Sorry. But, so these two are going to be playing Civil War letters, and they'll be writing letters back and forth to each other. But the problem is sometimes they don't know what to say. So every time they put their hand up to their head, I want all of you guys to yell out suggestions of how to fill in the blank. So, for example, last night I went to the cattle farm. Cattle farm? Cattle farm. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, you guys look like you've been lonely tonight. Are there any objects that annoy you, or you think are like way overpriced, ridiculously? Starbucks. Your suggestion is Starbucks. We got it, guys. We got it. This is Civil War letter.
There's a switch on it.
Dear Father, technology is harsh out here on the war front. You always gotta turn everything on before it turns on. Well, we've been out here for 4 weeks, and believe it or not, we won the first battle. But we didn't use bullets, we used...
Stiff arm for Tim Tebow! Stiff arm for Tim Tebow!
Corn dogs. We used corn dogs. They were delicious, and they just couldn't stop eating, and then, oh, heart attack. Silly, silly Yankees. Well, as we move up the front, I start missing things about home. You, Mom, our dog.
Tim Tebow!
Tim Tebow. He's a big one. I bet he'll get a lot of bitches. It's really cold. Send me my jacket. Remember the one you got me from Norway at Disneyland? That was my favorite country, with the monster and the 3 eyes. And you thought you'd fall off the back, but you didn't, because it's Disney. And then we ate Chinese food in China. But they weren't Chinese. Anyway, tell me some things about back home. If they have a radio out yet, what's the favorite song people are playing? And also, how is Mom? I know she was sick with... Get out of my head! With Christopher Walken's disease. Maybe you should get her more cowbell. Anyway, love you lots. Keep the peace, and especially keep my pet potato warm. He doesn't like being cold. Love, your son.
Optimus Prime.
Harry Potter.
Dear son, we really miss you back home. Your potato is warm. In fact, it's rather hot. And your other pet, Tim Tebow, is doing wonderful. In fact, last night he sacked one of our workers on the farm. Don't worry, it was a volunteer. Mom's great, you know, she's been keeping herself busy, she's been doing all sorts of
Calisthenics. Walking the streets.
rough sex. That really keeps her in shape, and it keeps me happy too, so I'm not complaining. As far as the rest of the farm, your brother and sister are fine. You didn't really ask about them, but, you know, your brother...
Jesus, Billy Bob.
Your brother is Jesus, and he's back. sister, I forgot her name. I think it's Fergie, and she's doing tasty delicious. As far as myself, I really miss you, son. I really wish that you would, come back from battle. General Jack Frost is just too cold. Frankly, he's a torturer. I wish you would write more. I also wish that you would come back alive, because damn it, those Yankees, they're never gonna win. We all know that. So, frankly, the battle of Ross's pubes. And I'm not too sure who Ross is. That guy raised his hands. So I'm a little grossed out. And I hope you come back all right. And make sure you send me plenty of corn dogs, because apparently there's going to be an invasion of volunteers tomorrow, and I want to shoot them down. Love, your father, Scoffenheimer.
Dear Father Oppenheimer, Scoffenheim, scratch, 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 Scoffenheimer. Jesus is back! Dot, dot, dot. And he's my brother! What a miracle! Oh, silly, silly, silly. Corporate Jack Frost and I went into the tent last night and talked about sex, prostitutes, and vagina. And I was like, no, no, no. My mom is taken. And then we made out. But you gotta do what you gotta do here, because now we're out of corn dogs and we have to use existentialism. If I knew what that was, we might win the war. But instead I'll use my spell, since I'm Harry Potter. Syphilis, Pantalones, Pupus, Albinus. Where we take all the white people, crap in their pants, and then when they wake up, they're like, oh shit. Get it? Poop? Poop? Oh, crap. Anyway, Dad, Scoffin Scooper, can I just call you by your maiden name?
Kermit the Frog!
Cleveland the Frog. Since guys have maiden names now. Thanks for being there. I hope I make it out alive too. But tomorrow is the last day of